everyone. It's so good to be here. I wish I could see everyone's face, but this is the next best thing. So it's good to be here. And I just wanted to thank you for tuning in. I am going to read 2 books today. I Would Love You Even If You Were a Pickle. And the sequel that just came out in November, I Would Love You Even If You Were a Tomato. And this silly boy right here is my son. It's all okay, come on. Let's not be too silly, okay? It's all because of him that this book was ever even written, and it's because he said something very silly to me one day when it all began when he broke a lamp. He felt real bad about it. He was 5 years old at the time. He's going to be 9 in a few weeks, so this was a few years ago. But he said, "Mommy, I'm so sorry I broke the lamp. Please forgive me. I didn't mean it, and I'm worried that you're not going to love me again." I said, "Honey, I love you no matter what." And then he said to me,
"I would love you even if you were a pickle."
He said, "I would love you even if you were a pickle." And because of that, it dawned on me immediately, I need to write this book. This is the title I've been looking for. So I got started with writing immediately, and I was so excited about it because this is exactly the kind of thing I wanted to always do, but I never knew that what exactly to write. So when he said those words, I started writing, and poof, the book was finished. I found my illustrator through Girl Tribe community, and she loved the idea and made the most amazing illustrations. She just exceeded my dreams. I never would have guessed that what I thought in my head could turn out to be what is in the book. And after I wrote this book, I have more ideas. So then I decided to go on and make the sequel. And special treat, I've got a 3rd book in the works right now. So it's very exciting. Okay, Miller, stop. Stop. It's been an incredible journey so far, and I'm just so excited to be talking to y'all right now. This is amazing. So first, I'm going to read I Would Love You Even If You Were a Pickle, and Miller is the star. Please stop. I'm not kidding, okay? Okay. So he's going to help me read the book, and then after the book, we've got a special scavenger hunt that I'm going to need y'all to help me with, okay? It's really fun, and y'all can interact with me by commenting in the post on Facebook Live. So I would love for y'all to participate in this, and we will get started right now. Okay, I would love you even if you were a pickle. So you follow along with me and just say your part, okay? Thank you. All right. Here we go. Right. It was bedtime, so his mommy tucked him in his bed, but Miller couldn't quite lay down his worried head. Can you see? He looks so worried there. He's in his bed. Can't seem to go to sleep yet because he's so upset. How many of you have ever done that? You just can't go to bed because you got too much on your mind. He said,
"Mommy, I'm sorry I made a bad choice today, but will you still love me anyway?"
"Will you still love me anyway?" His mommy replied with what she knew to be true. "I will always love you no matter what you do." So it's clear now.
"Thanks, Mommy," he said, "but you know what? I would love you even if you were a pickle."
Would love you even if you were a pickle. And look, his mommy has transformed into a pickle with a really cute hat. Isn't that fun? Okay. "Oh, really? Well, I would love you even if you were a leaky faucet that goes trickle, trickle, trickle." Now, if y'all can see this right here, this is the leaky faucet with a face on it. So that's supposed to be Miller. And it's going trickle, trickle, trickle. Isn't that cute? Okay, next.
I would love you even if you were stinky trees surrounded by fuzzy bees.
Stinky cheese surrounded by buzzing bees. Now that is pretty gross and creepy. I don't know if I'd want to be around buzzing bees because they sting. And stinky cheese is gross. So here's the picture. If y'all can see, he's holding his nose, but he would still love me even if I were stinky cheese surrounded by buzzing bees. Isn't that sweet? That's really sweet. I would love you even if you were a tacky toad oozing slime by the boatload. Now, I know some of y'all really like slime, and I'm a big fan of slime too, but I don't know if I would be such a fan of a toad with its slime. It's kind of gross, but I would still love Miller even if he were a tacky toad oozing slime.
I would love you even if you were a cactus with too many spikes. That's straight. Yikes, said Miller.
That's right. A cactus with too many spikes that strike. Now that would hurt if you tried to hug a cactus like that. But Miller would love her even if. I would love you even if you were a pesky pigeon, not leaving anyone alone, not even a smidgen. Now look at this pigeon. What do pigeons like to do? They like to do their business on our shirts. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. The most proper way of saying it. They like to do things like that. So it's annoying. It's very irritating when they do that. But I would still love my son, even if he were a pesky pigeon doing his business. Okay.
I would love you even if you were a greedy honey bear who doesn't share, said Miller.
That's right. Do y'all see this bear? Okay. He's got so many, or the mom, excuse me, has so many jars of honey and honeycomb and honey everything. And Miller is over here trying to find just a little morsel of honey, and he can't get it because the bear is so greedy. You believe that? Greedy bear. How dare he? All right, this one's my favorite. I would love you even if you were a lazy hare playing foursquare in his underwear. Underwear. Look at this bunny right here. They're also called hare. There are different names for rabbits, and this is called a hare. And he is in his underwear playing foursquare. It's my favorite. How cute is that? Amazing illustrations by Ashley.
Yeah, this is my favorite.
And this one's Miller's favorite right here.
I would love you even if you were shrieking bat who sits on a doormat. Beat that, said Miller.
Say that again, sweetie, and slow it down.
I would love you even if you were a shrieking bat who sits on a doormat. Beat that!
That's right. Beat that. See, we're kind of in competition. We're going back and forth, coming up with cooler, more imaginative ways of how much we would love each other.
I love the illustration.
I do too. Okay, well, I would love you even if you were spilled lemonade on a newly placed Band-Aid, said Mommy. Now, I don't know if y'all realize how much that would hurt, but that would definitely sting a lot. And I want y'all to get a close-up of this face in the lemonade. There's Miller, the spilled lemonade. And then over here, he's on the Band-Aid. Do you see? It's a tiny little Band-Aid and lemonade.
You definitely would trip like that because you're so clumsy.
Well, thank you. He knows me well. I would trip like that. It's the truth. It's the truth. Okay, Miller, now say this clearly and slowly.
Wow, that sure is a lot of love, Miller shouted.
It is a lot of love, Miller, Mommy explained. The love I have for you is like the love from above. God loves us no matter what. Whether we are small, big, tall, or stinky, he loves us from our heart to our pinky. And right here, Ashley did this really cute pinky promise right there. He then laid down his head and she kissed him goodnight. Away he drifted off to sleep as sweet dreams took flight. So you can see right here, she's saying goodnight, and he is in his car bed, dreaming that he is racing somewhere. So he has no more worries because he feels reassured that he's loved no matter what. And now he can sleep peacefully. And then on the last page, it's a really great picture. Miller is now sleeping peacefully with a jar of pickles.
And
yes. Isn't that great? So I don't know, how many of you like pickles? First off, let's start with that. I don't like pickles personally, and neither does Miller. So it was really fun when we did this because it was like, oh yeah, I definitely, that says a lot that I would love you even if you were a pickle, because we don't like pickles. But for those of you who do like pickles, it still says a lot because I don't know, do you want to be a pickle? I don't think so. Okay, well, Miller, I'm going to need you for my scavenger hunt. So what we're going to do is, I've got this great thing. If y'all noticed, in this book, every page rhymed. And on the rhyming, I like to have different things, weird things that go together, but they rhyme. So with this activity, I'm going to give out some words. And while you're at home, you can run around your house and find things that match the rhyming word. For instance, if I say the word label, you can go find a table in your house that matches that sound. Please don't make silly faces, okay? I'm not kidding. Okay, so anyway, here we are. The first word is jog. Now there's a lot of things that rhyme with jog. One I can think of right now that we have right here is you can say it, Miller.
dog.
It's a dog. So we've got a dog, rhymes with jog. And then we've got, what about, it's like a pig, but it's called a hog. So we've got hog. Then there's also clog and bog. There's so many things that rhyme with jog. If y'all want to, as you're watching this, comment in the comment section and let me know if you're able to see some of these fun rhyming words. That would be amazing. So next, let's see, here we go. The next word is star. Star. What rhymes with star? Maybe a car, right? The Batmobile car rhymes with star. So we've got, let's see, what else rhymes with star? What about far? I can see you from afar. We've also got bar and par, maybe bizarre. Okay, let's see, what else have we got? It's pretty bizarre to be playing a guitar if you're a jaguar. I just love rhyming. It's so much fun. Yes, and then we've got another word, king. Okay, if y'all can see king, somewhere in this house, we've got something that rhymes with king. And I can show you right here. What is on this owl? Can you say what this is, Miller?
A wing.
It's a wing. It rhymes with king. And stop. How about zing or ring? We've got ring. We've got so many words that rhyme with king. Bling. Some people like to call their jewelry bling. Cling. Miller is clinging on to me right now. And we've got, ooh, what does a bee do, Miller?
Sting.
It stings. That's right. And then what do we do if we need to floss our teeth with a piece of What rhymes with king? And it's a piece of string.
Oh, string.
Yeah. Okay. And if you've ever seen the movie, what is it? Haunted Transylvania, Hotel Transylvania, they always say that they zing when they fall in love. So that's a good word too, zing. Okay, next word is cheese. See if you can find anything in your house that rhymes with cheese. I know I've got one right here that rhymes with cheese. What is this, Miller?
Keys.
That's right, keys. We've got keys here. And there's also achoo!
Sneeze.
Sneeze. I just sneezed. That rhymes with cheese. Don't do that now.
Okay.
Don't do that. You're about to spoil my scavenger hunt. Okay. We've got freeze. Miller's
Mr.
favorite
Freeze.
villain is actually Mr. Freeze.
DC villains. I have tons of favorite villains.
Well, whatever.
Like Darth
Okay,
Vader,
okay. Yes,
Mysterio.
focus. We're focusing on what this is now. We've also got please. Please rhymes with cheese. And right now there's a nice breeze outside. I don't know. I could ease into this so peacefully about what rhymes with cheese. Okay, next, let's stop. You're getting distracting and this isn't good. Okay. Next, the word is I. I. What rhymes with I? Maybe a tie. Maybe some bread that is rye. Maybe we've got this guy right here. What about a yummy pumpkin pie? Oh, love pie. Right now it's dry outside. It's not raining. And we've got to say bye-bye. No, we're not saying bye-bye. That's a word that rhymes with I. And what about the blue? Say it, Miller.
Sky.
Sky. And what do we do when we get in an airplane? Say it, Miller. It's
Fly.
sky. Okay. I need you to participate, okay?
Okay.
Really. Please focus. Okay. The next word is dot. If you can think of something that rhymes with dot. I know of a good one. And Miller's going to love this. This rhymes with dot. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, okay. Yep, that's good. Yep, shot. Very good. See, he shot me because it rhymes with dot. Huh, it's wonderful. I'm all wet. Okay, good. Thank you. Don't do it anymore. Don't do it anymore. Okay, no more. So, shot rhymes with dot. What else rhymes with dot? We've got hot. It's real hot. I'm getting hot just talking. Swat. When you see a fly that flies by, you like to swat it, right? What about, ooh, I got a good one too. Here's another one. This is a horse, Bullseye from Toy Story, and he likes to trot. Can you hear the sound? He's trotting. Okay, so we've got trot. What about when we tie our shoes, we tie a knot. Very good, a knot. And when I have an idea in my head to write something about my next book, I like to jot it down. So that rhymes with dot. And then bought, caught, a lot. My favorite mascot is the Carolina Panther, Sir Purr. Next word is jet. If you can find something that rhymes with jet, I'll tell you right now I'm wet from the water gun. So wet is one of the words that rhymes with jet. If you can think of something else, I can give you a couple hints. What color is my hair? I'm not blonde. I'm not a redhead. I'm a brunette.
Oh, I thought it was.
I'm a brunette. Yes. Okay, and then we've got, when it's real hot outside, what do you like to, I mean, well, you don't like to, but what happens when you're outside and you're just so hot you sweat? That rhymes with jet.
Like being sweaty.
I don't like being sweaty either. There's a really cool car called a Corvette. A real pretty red Corvette, maybe, with the top down on a nice day like today. Okay, threat, pet, vet. These are all good rhyming words with jet. Next, we've got man. Man. Here's a man. See the little man? It's a Roblox man. Yes. I have a really good one here on my globe. We're going to go to Japan. That rhymes with man, doesn't it? Japan and man. A man from Japan. How about that? A man from Japan, and he's very tan, and he ran to get an Afghan blanket to put on him. And he made a plan to cook in a pan. Those are all good rhyming words, aren't they? It's so much fun to rhyme. I swear I could do this all day, any day. Okay, then we've got run. Run. What rhymes with run? Fun and water.
Gun.
Gun, yes. Okay, so we've got done. Bun. Miller is my, yes, he's my son. And how, oh, I just lost my earring.
I'll get it.
It's okay. And hun, I like to call everybody hun because I'm very Southern. So those are all some good words. I've got more. Anytime y'all want to play this with me, we will do it again. I just don't want y'all to run out of things to if y'all are starting to get bored, let me know. But these are some really great ways to get the kids interested and excited. Miller ran around the house for me earlier and got these things for me so I could show y'all everything that rhymes. We've got hook, like right here, Captain Hook rhymes with crook and cook and all the things. So nook, book, we've got some good words. So that is the rhyming scavenger hunt, and I hope y'all had a good time with that. Thank you, Miller. I think it's time for you to say bye.
Bye.
So say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to read the tomato book now for everybody who's checking in. Here we go. I am not able to see if y'all are commenting or not, so I'm sorry if you did. I was not able to see it, but thank you for tuning in if you're still here. Okay, so now I'm going to read I Would Love You Even If You Were a Tomato. Here we go. I would love you even if you were a tomato. Now this is based on my daughter and my husband, who she is 20 months today. She is 20 months old today. So she's not talking much. She only says a few words. So we had to make her a little older in this book. So she's probably about 4 years old in this book. So when she's older and she reads this book, she's going to be pretty excited that this is the future Maya that we made with her. Okay. It was bedtime, so Daddy tucked Maya into her bed, but she couldn't lay down her worried head. Now see, Maya made a mistake, but she's feeling bad about it. You can tell that this is definitely something that's upsetting her, and she's not able to go to sleep. Kind of like Miller was in the first book. And just like I said before, you know, when you have a hard time and you did something wrong, sometimes it's hard to go back to sleep or even go to sleep because you feel so bad. So here's Maya in her room. Daddy, she said, I was wrong when I didn't listen to you today, but will you still love me anyway? See, Maya's feeling kind of bad, and she's worried that her daddy's not going to love her because she made a mistake. And then Daddy says, of course, Maya, Daddy exclaimed. There is nothing you could do that would keep me from loving you. Look how happy she is to hear him say that. Isn't that sweet? Right there. And if you notice, my illustrator's so smart. There's some pickle paper on her wall. And over here, we've got the pickle book and her stack of books right on top. Little Easter egg hunt there for you. Really? Asked Maya. Well, I would love you even if you were a tomato. And if y'all can see this amazing tomato right here, he's got a mustache and a beard. Isn't that cute? And there's Maya. I think she's going to look just like this one day. I really do. Okay. Okay, said Daddy. I would love you even if you were a rotten potato covered in mayo. Ew, that's gross. Can you imagine a rotten potato covered in mayonnaise? I mean, that says he would love her even if she was that gross. He would still love her. Well, I would love you even if you were a screaming goat stranded on a pool float. Now, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of goats screaming, but you need to Google it later because goats make the funniest sound when they're screaming. And right here, you can see how the series of events, he ends up on the pool float, stranded, and Maya is soaking wet. I would love you even if you were a rude ferret who never shares his tasty carrot. Now look at this little ferret teasing him like, you're not going to get my carrot. I'm going to keep them all to myself. See that silly rude ferret? Look at his full mouth. He's got a whole mouthful of carrots and he will not even share. So rude. I would love you even if you were a sloppy Joe dripping from my head to my toe. Now, how many of y'all love sloppy Joes? I do, but they're very, very messy and kind of hard to clean up. So right here, you can see Maya is sloppy from her head to her toe. And there's all the sloppy Joe. I would love you even if you were an itchy flea in my goatee. His beard is called a goatee. And you can see right there the itchy flea of Maya. Brian, my husband, looks just like this, by the way. Very, very realistic. But there's the flea in his goatee. Now that would be really annoying if that's there and you just can't get it because it's just right there. An itch like that. But he would love her anyway. It says a lot. I would love you even if you were a yapping pup who won't ever hush up, Maya exclaimed. Now, y'all can imagine this. You wake up in the morning, the dog is barking at you. You go eat your breakfast, the dog is yapping. You go to school, the dog is yapping. You are in your car and the dog is yapping. You brush your teeth, the dog is yapping, and you're going back to sleep, but you love him anyway. This one's my favorite in this book. I would love you even if you were a confused cow who purrs and meows. Now look at this cow right here. He's saying meow. And the cat down here is like, hey, that's my line. What? This is weird. Why are you meowing and purring? I'm a cat. You're a cow. You're supposed to say moo. But even if Maya were confused and meowing as a cow, he would still love her. This one's gross. I just have to warn you. I would love you even if you were a soggy diaper that got stuck on a windshield wiper. Okay, now look at this, y'all. There's Maya, there's Mommy, and there's Miller, and there's Daddy, the soggy diaper. Can you see that? He's leaving a little streak of something on the windshield right there. Ew. I would love you even if you were a rotten egg that broke open on my leg. Now, I'm not sure if y'all have ever smelled a rotten egg before, but it is the most disgusting smell there ever was. And if it broke open on his leg, he would be smelling it all day long. But he would love her even if she were that gross. So Maya questioned, even if I were stinky socks in your birthday box, you would still love me? Really and truly? Absolutely, Daddy replied. So he's holding his nose here because he's just surrounded by smelly things. See? Please know that there is nothing you can do that will keep me from loving you. And God loves us like this too. Whether you spit, drool, knit, or sting, his love for us is everlasting. He loves us even if we're rusty like nickels or bitter like popsicle pickles, said Daddy. Did I hear someone say pickles? And if you look, you can see the characters from the first book. There's Mommy and Miller and Maya and Daddy. And here they are all together, hugging. Isn't that sweet? And Miller's even holding a pickle, a plush pickle from the first book. And the yapping pup is there. And they all love each other no matter what. And that's what unconditional love is. When you are loved, no matter what mistake you make, no matter what you said, no matter what you did, you are loved anyway. And I am trying so hard for my son to understand that, because guess what? He makes mistakes every day. And guess what? I do too. And so does his daddy, and so does his sister. And we all do. We were made to be imperfect, and it's okay to make mistakes. We learn from them and we move on and try not to do them again. But in the process, we need to remember that it's okay and you are loved no matter what. It's real important that we all know this, because we are so hard on ourselves. And I just want y'all to know that if you're not feeling the love here, just know that God loves you and he will always love you no matter what. So just keep that in your mind. So right now I had an activity I did a couple weeks ago that was pretty fun, and I will just go over that again with y'all to let you know something fun you can do. If you go to my website at iwouldloveyouevenif.com, I've got some activities. It says book activities. If you click on that in the menu, you will see a series of pages like this. This is a coloring page. If your kids want to print this out and color, they can. And then I've also got a pickle and Miller. And if you want, you could even write right here, I would love you even if you were a pickle. And you can color it and make it pretty. Send it to me. I would love to see these. But my favorite activity is something I did where we can think of something silly and think of somebody in your life who you love no matter what, whether it's your mom, your dad, your grandma, sister, friend, dog. It could be anybody. So think of that and then write it down. I've also got this printed out on my page. I would love you even if you were, and then a big blank so you can fill it in for yourself and send it to somebody. If it's your grandma, say, dear grandma, I would love you even if you were, and then come up with some amazing, crazy, fantastic idea in your imagination and write it down and color it. I came up with a silly one right here. I would love you even if you were a slobbery dog with pink ears. I'm not a really good artist. My illustrator can definitely back me up on that. And this is as good as I could do. So here's a dog with pink ears and he's slobbering all over the place. And see right here, I put dear grandma at the top. So we've got that. Miller did one for me, which was really sweet. He said, Mommy, I would love you even if you were a kraken that sneezes gumballs. So right here, we've got this crazy looking kraken he made, and there are gumballs everywhere. Isn't that silly? I love the imagination. It's just, it warms my heart. So yeah, if y'all want to do something like that, that is a really great thing to send somebody right now with being in isolation from the quarantine, I know a lot of people would love to get some sweet message like that from their grandchildren or their cousin or somebody like that. I also have a fake address. Okay, this is not really Captain Underpants here, but just to show y'all how an envelope works. We've got the return address up here. So you would put your address up here in your city, state, and zip code. And on the top line, you would say grandma, blah, 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 or brother John, or somebody's name up here. I put Captain Underpants as an idea for whoever you want to send this to. Then you put the address. You start with the number of the house or condo, apartment, and then the street name goes right there, followed by the city, which right here says Crazy Town, because it is Captain Underpants' address. Remember, this is not real. You cannot mail this to Captain Underpants. I got that a couple weeks ago. It's not a real address. I just want you all to know. Crazy Town is the city, North Carolina is the state, and the zip code goes right here. And don't forget the stamp or it's not going to get mailed. So you can put your beautiful artwork and lovely message to whoever you want and send it in the envelope, and then somebody will feel the love, because we all got to spread the love right now, don't we? So those are some fun activities to do. I think if you are curious into making some more, I've got another one right here I can show you. Excuse me. I made this as well. This is also on my activity, on the website. It's on the activities. I've got this cloud that I have, and it says, God loves us unconditionally. If you want to get some string or yarn or something like that, you can also cut out these hearts and put all your names on here of people in your life that you love and think of all the time and want them to know that you love them and that God loves us unconditionally. So I had fun doing this, and Miller had fun coloring it, and it's just fun because we can put it up on our bulletin board. So this is another good activity y'all can print out from my website. And I think that's everything I've got for y'all today. But if there's any questions or anything y'all need help with, let me know. I'm here to answer any questions. I can also, if anybody's interested in purchasing the books, I would be happy to sign them now and bring them to your door. If you live in Charlotte, I will deliver them personally, and it will be free delivery in Charlotte. If you go to my website, you can send me a private message, and I'll give you a promo code for that. And it's also available at Headline Books, and it will be free shipping. So you can check that out, and I will sign it and send it to you free shipping. And I think that's it. Oh, it's also on Amazon, but with the whole quarantine thing, Amazon is having a harder time delivering things at their normal 2-day delivery. So I would suggest my website or Headline Books, and that way we can get this to you a lot faster. So yes, if y'all are interested in asking questions, I'm here. If there's anything else I can do, let me know. If you enjoyed this, I would love to hear some feedback. Y'all are welcome to send me messages, fill me in, let me know if you liked this or not. And I think that might be it. But I appreciate y'all being here. And I hope everyone is enjoying this beautiful weather outside and making the best of the quarantine. We're not going to be here forever. This is just a temporary thing. Just keep telling yourself that we will get through this. We can handle it. Thanks, everyone. I love y'all.